Joining us now is Interim New Jersey U.S. Attorney Alina Habba. Alina, great to see you. Congratulations on your new appointment. I hope everything goes swimmingly with that. But I have to drag you back into the lawfare routine because it just never stops. And yet most people agree it didn't help them. If anything, it hurt the Democrats in the 2024 elections. Why are they sticking with it?
Look, obviously, I have to be careful now and not to be political, so I'm going to speak generally. But here's the problem that we have generally as a country with this, is that we have to have judges refocus. And I know that in the state of New Jersey, my focus is going to be on real crime, violent crimes. Obviously on the civil side, there are issues, but you have to let each branch do what they need to do. And I really believe that. If you look at how great he's doing and what America loves it. And I'm not sure why these judges are stopping or doing this or saying that criminals should be in this state and things of that nature. I'd really love to understand why they think that it's wrong to keep a criminal, kick them out of this state, out of the country. But I can tell you for New Jersey, I gave clear directives today. They're going. We're out. We're not playing games with this. And if judges want to try and hold us back on that, that's going to be problematic. By the way,
Judge Boasberg, he's the judge that brought to light the Alien Enemies Act, saying that it wasn't applicable in this case. I know you probably can't comment on that case, but I'm just curious, do you know when the Supreme Court might get a hold of that?
Yeah, I think like anything, the White House counsel's office and all of them will continue to push their cases through, obviously, vigorously. And if the Supreme Court has to take it up, they will. Look, I don't think any lawyer wants to have to end up, or maybe they do, but in the Supreme Court, I don't think we should have to be in this situation in general. I just prefer that everybody respects each other's branches.
Yes.
The executive branch and the judicial branch should not be continuously fighting. I don't think that's healthy for this country. I don't think that's what America wants. I think we need to be cohesive. We need to regroup as a country, and we need to all be on the same team, and that is not dragging each other through court.
Right. Now, this is an immigration issue that has to do, or could have to do, with you, specific action you might be involved with. Elon Musk is finding more details out about the millions of migrants who came here under Biden. He says about 5.5 million of them have now received Social Security cards, because, of course, he's looking into all the details about what's happened with Social Security, and that people with those cards, non-citizens, some of them anyway, have been registering to vote. That is what Biden's open border policies were really all about. That's what he's saying. Of course, that would be illegal. But here is Elon Musk over the weekend. Roll tape.
People sometimes think that under the Biden administration that he was simply asleep at the switch. He wasn't asleep. They weren't asleep at the switch. It was a massive, large-scale program to import as many illegals as possible, ultimately to change the entire voting map of the United States and disenfranchise the American people.
So, Alina, would you be working if the DOJ gets hold of this and tries to track down some of these illegals that were voting? I assume that U.S. attorneys such as yourself would be working with ICE to try to track them down, no?
So let me tell you exactly what I did today, my first meeting with my team. I did two things that were very important to me. Number one, I created a human trafficking task force for the state of New Jersey, which I will announce. And I'm announcing it to you, actually, David. So one of my first things, my first order of business was I wanted a human trafficking task force. Second thing I asked to do was meet with the individuals that are dealing with voter fraud with this exact type of issue. We have a real problem, especially in New Jersey, but generally speaking, we should not have people voting that should not vote. You don't get to choose who is running for, even whether it be state officials, federal officials. We should not have this problem. It shouldn't be the case. And what Elon's talking to, I can't speak to, but I told Elon before I left, I invite him to come to New Jersey and doge whatever he would like to do, because I am truly on the side of getting our voter rolls cleaned up and getting all of that straightened out so people that are voting are the right people.
Boy, two vital things, the voting rolls and trafficking. I can never stop thinking about those kids that were being used by these horrible, malicious traffickers, used to get people across the board, then they go back and be used again, not to mention what's happening to them here. I'm so glad you're working on that. Alina, best of luck to you.
Don't do it in New Jersey.
Good for you. Good for you. Stay tough. Thank you, Alina Habba. Appreciate it.